Anyway, now that everyone's gone, the smile fades. Life goes back to the harsh reality that it always was. And that reality is dealing with loneliness and dealing with rejection. There's glimmers of hope. There's people that want to hear the performance. They want to see me on stage. They want to feel the magic, the joy, the excitement, the emotions. It's the raw emotions that keeps people, your fans, that keeps people coming back for more. But it's like a ghost slipping through your fingers. Is it real? It's not. And I'm looking for real. I'm looking for real. I don't know where to go. I don't know where real is. But one thing I do know is I just keep hoping and I just keep working towards, pressing towards the mark, waiting for that day when they call me and say, Star, you're signed, you're ready. So life is slow and dark and gray and windy and cold. Life isn't always happy and smiles and everything's gonna be just okay, a-okay, sunshine and lollipops. I want to live a life full of sunshine and lollipops. I want to feel the love. I want to feel the joy. I want to feel someone to hold me and tell me how much they love me. Until that time, I just wait and I just keep going through the motions and doing what people want to see. The enthusiasm and the spark of being in front of others and seeing the smiles of other people is so enthusiastically infectious and exciting. It's no ghost. It's real. You just want to keep it going as long as you can. And that's what it's about, keeping it going as long as it can. So as I stand and I walk, I just sit and I wait. I sit by the phone and I wait for the phone to ring. Because behind that phone is my future. Behind that phone is my life, is opportunities, is for people to see really who Star Roselli is, to see the excitement and the joy and the enthusiasm. Not a ghost, not the grayness of life, not the sadness of life, but the enthusiasm. Like a newborn baby crying. Like a newborn baby crying. The enthusiasm, the lights, and the joy, and the infectious smiles and laughter of those that can't wait to see your next performance, to see where you're going to be next, and what you're doing, and how you're doing, and how far along you've made it in this world. You see, that's what we're all striving for, is to see how far we've made it in this world, and the acceptance and the joy of others. So as I pick up the phone and wait, there's nobody there. And that's when you question yourself and you stop and think, is this really all real? Is it just a dream? Can it ever really happen? Can someone really say, I love you. Your performance was great. I can't wait to see where you're going to be next. Because that's what it's all about, you know. That's truly what it's all about. Is the happiness and the enthusiasm of knowing that your career is right down the road. You're driving right towards that destiny. Some people call it the Great White Way. Some people call it Hollywood. I call it being happy, making other people smile, making other people laugh, making other people entertain. If I can take you away from your problems for just 22 minutes, it means so much to me. And hopefully, even if the phone doesn't ring, you'll always remember me. I'll always be a memory burned in your conscience of all the performances I've done, of all the emotions and the laughter and the sadness and the tears and the pain and the joy that we've shared together. And that's what it's really all about, is the joy and the happiness that we shared together. There's nothing like entertainment. There never will be. So I sit and I wait and I walk. I come down and I just think about things and plan and make all my aspirations. And I have such big dreams and aspirations, and all of us do. It's just mine are more in the public eye than yours. Yours are just as important as mine. Your aspirations and dreams matter, and I want you to make it to the top, just like I want to make it to the top. I want someone to say to me, "Kid, you've got what it takes. You've got what it takes." And that's what I'm waiting for, is that phone to ring. That phone to ring, and that person to say on the other end, "Star, we loved what you've done. We want you to be part of our family." And that's what I'm looking for, is to be part of the family. I don't know if it'll ever come, but I know one thing. I keep trying, even if it slips through my hands, even if it doesn't always come out the way I want it to. I keep pushing and pushing and pushing and trying to open doors and trying to have people like me. I can only be me. I'm certainly not pretend. I'm certainly not precocious. I'm honest and real in any way that I can improve myself. I want to. I want to be improved. I want to be as wholesome and as perfect as I can be. So I wait for my next performance. I wait for my next script. I wait for my next song to sing. I wait for my next piano to play. And I wait for my next poem to write. So I walk. And you can walk with me. The struggles that we all face sometimes are unlike others, but I do know one thing, is that I will make it as long as others are cheering for me. Please cheer for me. Please say, "Hooray, Star. We want you to be something extraordinary. We want to see you be super duper wonderful." Not for me, for you. So I can keep entertaining. So I can keep making you forget about your problems. So I can keep bringing joy and enthusiasm and excitement to everyone. Because that's what I'm trying to do, is bring joy, enthusiasm, and excitement to everyone. Because in the end, that's all I have. All I have is the audience, the memories and the dreams of all the things that we do, all the performances that will be able to be seen, and everyone to just recognize and realize that I'm just trying to show everyone as much as I can. So what do? I stand here against this wall, and I just stop and I think and I wonder, and I just don't know what to say. I just stand here waiting. Life is like a ghost. It's here today and it's gone tomorrow. It's a spirit and then it's gone. And our job is to just keep it alive. Keep the enthusiasm and the joy and the excitement and the ecstasy. It's what it's about. It's the joy and the agony sometimes that makes you realize the good things in life. How simple certain things can be, but how much joy they can provide. Oh, just to be there, just to feel the love of the audience, just to feel the warmth of someone saying, "Good job, well done, perfect, excellent, action." That's what we want to hear. It's a wrap. That's what we want to hear. So I just walk, and I just walk as I go, and I just walk. And I just make my way down the hallway, thinking, and thinking. as I stand here, I just try and quietly think in the small corners of my mind how important it is to give it your all, to be so as perfect as you can be on your performance, to just, like they say in show business, knock 'em dead. I don't know if we can knock 'em dead, but I definitely want people to say, hey, that was excellent. We appreciated what we saw. So I just walk and I make my way through, and that's everything.
People are not like that anymore.
I wait for the phone to ring, and that's the main thing, or the computer email, or whatever way of communication. It can be carrier pigeon. It can be someone can be walking over and knocking on the door and saying, knock, 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 knock. We loved what we saw. We want you to be in 5 more performances. Bravo, bravo. So, anyway, we walk and we talk and we think and we continue to hope against all odds that everything will work out. What's behind this door is a for instance that I could tell you. What is behind this door? We won't know till we open it. And unfortunately, we don't have the ability to open that door because, as in life, if I don't know the special name to talk to, the special extension to reach out to, the voicemail, the person to introduce myself to, that door will never open. That door will always remain closed. And I want to open the door. I want to experience life. I want the joy and the ecstasy and the excitement of knowing that I've done what I've been expected of me, putting the performance and the joy and the happiness. And that's what it's about. So walk with me. And I will just continue to tell you that as we experience emptiness right now, no one is here but us. All we can do is just contemplate and think about what's tomorrow gonna hold? What's in the morning gonna hold? And will I be here to still entertain all of you? That's my job. That's my goal. That's what I live for. Follow me. As you walk with me, I will tell you that my performances vary from the dramatic to the sublime, to the truthful, to the comedic, if we could say, because life can be comedic, can it? There are situations in life that are so funny, so funny. I was walking across the street yesterday, going to an audition, and I had a man ask me if I was a nun. And I looked at him, I says, I'm not wearing a habit. And he says, he'd like me to be his habit. And I laughed. I thought that was cute. I had to share that joke with you because sometimes we're not much for humor. But the thing is, it's important to remember laughter is like a medicine. And it's really important to be entertained and really enjoy what you're watching and saying, hey, this was excellent. This was great. So let's go back. Let's go back and as we travel through here, we'll talk and think about it. Let's go back here. Everything is empty, the hall is empty. We're going all the way down here. All the way down. Bringing us back to the green chair that I started in. What else to say? I don't know. How else to say things? I'm always trying to come up with the correct answers. I'm always trying to understand and know. Waiting for that phone to ring. Follow me down. The performances are always worth it. And I always want to let the audience know you're worth everything to me. The time you spend with me will be the memories you'll have forever. You'll be able to share these memories always. How many minutes? 15. Well, that's good to know. As we head back down here for a minute, you stand here for a minute and look at me. And let me just tell you, as we travel through, we struggle and we just want our lives to be better every day. And I'm so enthusiastic and excited about what's happening in our lives. Very enthusiastic, and I just can't wait for things to work out for us. And I know they will. I know they will, because as every day comes, I can feel little things happening in my life, slowly. But they say, if you wait long enough, it will come to you. And I'm waiting some more. I just don't want things to slip through my hands. Entertainment is like a ghost. It's here today and it's gone tomorrow. It just flies through the air and you have to catch it and grab it when you still can. Like a newborn baby being born. So is a new star being born in Hollywood. So is a new entertainer being formed and shaped and being watched by those around. Every step, every movement, every gesture, every conversation is judged and listened to. And I just want to make sure that you, the audience, is excited, wants to keep watching and listening and finding out what's next. What's next? Where are we going next? We have a lot of places to go still. And you're going to be there with me the whole time. Walk with me. We're very enthusiastic. As we walk and talk together, always remember that for the phone to ring, that's my future, and that's what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for something new and different and exciting. As I write my poetry, as I sing my songs, as I play my piano, and as I act my roles, I want people to see the dramatic, the sublime, the interesting, the extraordinaire. People to say, well done, you did a great job. We really, really loved what we saw. And that's all I have. That's all I can say. And you're seeing me in a very vulnerable position, waiting and waiting for that phone to ring, waiting for that phone to ring. Not quite sure exactly what to do next. So I just stand here, waiting for that phone to ring. But in other news, my performances are the most exciting. And you'll see more of them shortly. Let me share another story with you. As I was on the way to the studio today, I was walking across the street and I had a man honk the horn at me. And I said, have a little patience. And he just looked at me and he says, honey, I've seen you on YouTube. And he said, I have plenty of patience. I watch you all the time. And it just made me so happy to hear that, because at first, people judge someone by that honk horning. And you don't know what to think. And then something else quips out of their mouth. And you're going in one direction, and then all of a sudden, boo, we just go in another direction. And it's just so exciting and thrilling. And I'm just so glad to have you with me. I'm so pleased that you wanted to watch the video and hear and see what's going on. And that's the enthusiasm of life. So we'll go down this way for a few more minutes. We're all alone here. This is all ours. This is all ours, as you see. There's no one here but us. So we'll go back. I think we'll drift down this way. We'll go down this way. How many minutes are we at?
19.
So we'll go down this way for a couple minutes more. Let's see. Let's walk down this way. It's very enthusiastic and exciting to know that tomorrow morning will bring a new opportunity, and I will have the enthusiasm and the excitement for life. And I can't wait, let me tell you, I can't wait. I cannot wait for tomorrow to come, because I'm ready. And my clothes are just right, my makeup's just right.
Don't be in such a hurry to move forward. Life moves fast.
My hair's been curled and I'm ready to go. Hair and makeup has already come over to me. I know my lines and I'm ready. Let's go this way. Let's go this way. It's better down this way because there's a lot of music and noise behind you. So as we walk, I'm going to bring you right back down to where we were before. I'm going to bring you back to the same spot we were before. All the way down, all the way down, all the way down. I thank you so much for joining me. And I just want to let you know that this is the beginning of brand new performances and excitement. So this is where I leave you. I close the door. Actually, I won't be closing the door. It's too heavy. I'm not strong enough. There's a little comedic humor for you. Follow me. Follow me. I'm walking all the way to this door. Why?
We're at 21 minutes.
I want to walk down to this spot here, though. It's beautiful down here. I want to show you this beautiful lamp. See this beautiful shade here? This was actually brought, this is an alabaster from France. And I just want to let everyone know about it. It's a French lamp. It's a Chanel. It's made probably, I believe, in 1950 or 51. Long before I was born. So are you okay? Okay. So I'm going to stand over here for a minute in front of this wall, and I'm going to let everyone know. I had to show you a little bit of something because things are so interesting and lovely. I very much appreciate everyone tuning in, and I'm going to go now. Till our next video.